Listen, I said this already, and I'm going to say it again. Kylian Mbappe is currently the world's best footballer. No argument. I don't want to argue. Let me put this on. Let's take a ride. I don't want to argue with anybody. Messi's done his thing. Ronaldo's done his thing. These guys have went to 5 World Cups. 5. Messi has 9 goals at the World Cup. Has not won it yet. Cristiano Ronaldo has 8 goals at the World Cup. Has not won it yet. I hope I'm right with the numbers. Kylian Mbappe, on the other hand, has 9. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the stat. He did score a late goal, so maybe the stat changed, but I think that's the stat. My point is, the guy has played 2 World Cups. He's won 1, and he's probably on the verge of winning another one in only 2 World Cups. Do the math. I know his club career, in terms of winning Champions Leagues and, you know, other accolades like Ballon d'Ors, they're not there yet, but they will come. They will come because this young man, still very young, is leading this France team at the World Cup. He's leading them. He's the leader. Not Lloris. It's Kylian Mbappe. You could say what you want about him, about his personality and his contract with PSG and his selfishness or whatever, but that's what makes him the player he is. Whether he doesn't help out in defense or whether he doesn't track back and press, that's just the player he is. If he does that, would he have the energy to run at defenders? Would he be in space, isolated all by himself when he gets those balls over on the left? No. You got to give and take, you know what I'm saying? So look, France 3, Poland 1. Can't remember my exact prediction, but I did predict France to win. And the first 3 round of 16 matchups, they have been rather predictable if you ask me. Netherlands to beat the USA. I predicted that. Argentina to beat Australia. I predicted that as well. And this is another one. And then there's the England-Senegal. I think England's going to win that game as well. You know what I mean? Whether it's within 90 or 120 or whether it goes to penalties, I think England will prevail. So the first 4, pretty straightforward. The other 4, however, Japan-Croatia, that one is a toss-up. Brazil-Korea Republic. Guys, I don't think that is as clear-cut as it seems. I know it sounds strange. Something crazy could happen in that game. Morocco-Spain. You see what I mean? Switzerland-Portugal. So, guys, the round of 16, it got something special for us. But what we saw today was something special from Kylian Mbappe and this French national team. I got to give it to them, man. I got to give it to them. They put that early pressure on Poland, who made a couple changes. France made 9 changes. Reverted back to their original strong team after the loss to Tunisia. And the loss, it didn't affect them. It didn't. They would not have wanted to lose a game. Maybe draw, but not lose. But they haven't won their final group game of a World Cup for some time. So this is not anything new at all. But the fact that this French team overcame that champion's curse, it meant that sky was the limit for this team. And they're into the quarters. They're into the quarters. Along with Argentina, along with the Netherlands, they're into the last 8. The last 8 standing. France, they're in it. Early pressure on Poland, and I think Poland did a good job to withstand that early pressure. And then they grew into the game and they looked positive. They attacked. French defense looked a bit nervy at times, but they dealt with it. Hugo Lloris, a few mistakes, not costly. But look, Poland tried. I don't think they had opportunities and they didn't take them, like clear-cut opportunities. They really tried. But the quality, the gap in quality was just too large on the day. A lot of these Polish players, most of you guys don't even know who they are. You know Robert Lewandowski, maybe you know Kamil Glik, and you know Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Zielinski, but not many of the other players. So France were always going to win this game. It would have taken something special, very special from Poland to win. And if they scored, they would have needed to put on a defensive clinic. And I don't think that was possible either, because even though they were good, they were circumspect. France got in a couple of times that Olivier Giroud chance from that Dembele cross. Close, but that was warning signs. Of course, man. Of course. They got their goal. Kylian Mbappe, Giroud on the score sheet on the night. But the first goal, Mbappe setting up Giroud. It took something special to unlock the Polish defense. But if you look at that ball, Mbappe lay off on the edge of the box and Giroud just touching the ball and getting it away from the defenders who had already been attracted to Mbappe and taking a left-footed shot to beat Szczesny, who's been one of the best goalkeepers at the tournament. So Mbappe added another assist. So he came into the game on 2 goals and an assist, and he added another assist. So he's just involved. Mbappe is leading the golden ball race right now and the golden boot race. Look at this. Look at this. People not looking where they're merging. This is crazy. Anyways, man, it's New York. What do you expect? New York, man. New York. But yeah, Kylian Mbappe, 1-0 for France. And they got that set. Look, Poland was still in the game at 1-0, of course, but they got that second goal. Oh man. Oh man, that was special. That was in the second half. That was special. Poland really threatening. Could have scored. They had some opportunities. France, that Varane clearance off the line that Hugo Lloris saved, but it was Hugo Lloris's mistake. And then there's that instance where France dealt with that very, very nervy chance that Poland had, and immediately they broke on a counter from defense to attacks. Mbappe wide open because he's not defending. Dembele, Giroud to Dembele, and Kylian Mbappe from distance. It's like a knuckleball. Power, precision to beat Szczesny. That was brilliant. They thought he was actually going to go far post to try to close down that angle, and he went near post. That was good. That was an attractive goal. And to finish things off, Poland, you know, overcommitting numbers. Kylian Mbappe gets it into the box, of course. And even in tight spaces, he could do his thing. Finish at the far post. That was a brilliant. And the way he celebrated that goal, you know, it meant a lot to him. Leading goal scorer at the World Cup with 4. Has a couple assists. Leading his team towards another World Cup title. Quarterfinals. To face one of England or Senegal. Look, Poland did get a consolation goal, a little drama at the end there. They got the penalty, Upamecano with the handball. Yeah, it was a handball. Should have kept his arm tucked in, the other arm. Lewandowski, come on, I don't understand how you're such a good striker, clinical striker, but when it comes to penalties, you just look so bad, man. Missed the penalty against Mexico. Was a cost in terms of them advancing out the group. Missed the penalty, but Hugo Lloris had stepped off his line, scored the second one. Consolation goal. He has 2 World Cup goals. Both of them scored in the World Cup. And I'm afraid this might be the last time that we're seeing Robert Lewandowski playing for Poland at the World Cup. That's if Poland would even qualify for the next World Cup. But look, if he's still around, he definitely will help them qualify. But do you see Robert Lewandowski playing at 37 and a half years old? I don't know. I don't know. But this is a special French team that we're seeing here again. Guys, these dudes could win the World Cup again. No Benzema, it opened up the opportunity for Giroud. He comes to the World Cup and scored 3 goals. He's looking good. No Pogba, no Kante, Chouameni, Rabiot, the boss in the midfield. Griezmann, ever present. Mr. Consistent for France, not for his club. Dembele, out of the wilderness. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's injured. Ballon d'Or winner, whoever it is. France, squad's deep, and they've looked good. They've looked good so far at the World Cup. Do you think they've been tested yet? I think they've been tested. They got a test against Australia, they bounced back. They got a test against Denmark, they prevailed. Tunisia, in a rotated team, they lost the game. So they know that they can't play all these bunch of rookies together. And Mandanda. In this game against Poland, they had to break down a very dogged outfit who only conceded, 2 goals at the World Cup before then. So look at what they did. They scored 3. England or Senegal, look out. That's all I'm gonna say. Look out. Guys, that game is gonna start in about 45 minutes, so good luck to both teams. This is just my review on the way home from work. Guys, I'm free for the next 2 weeks. Thank God, no more work. I have to go to work for the next 2 weeks. I go back before Christmas. Loving it, loving it. So I'm gonna use a lot of this free time very wisely, get some things done. But it was nice chatting with you about France 3, Poland 1 in the round of 16 of the 2022 World Cup, guys. Look, I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. I will be doing a lot of 2026 World Cup content. It will be expanded to 48 teams. The work is going to be very hard. It's going to be more work, right? It's going to be more work. More teams mean more work. So look for that content, roll it out pretty soon. But guys, I'm your boy Dom. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.